Listen to me.
I will have your head sick.
Be at peace, Gareth.
Alexander holds his hands outwards towards Gareth, his blade resting flat across his palm. A gesture of goodwill and peace. Gareth
Godwo, this. I've forgotten nothing. Alexander, you are the sinner, yet the gods have allowed us to suffer for it. This is your...
Here.
I'll yield to none.
Yield to none.
will to none.
I must admit, Godwoken, at one time I envied you. I wondered what it would be to feel awake for the first time. Reborn, I no longer have to wonder. I see for the first time. I see you. I see myself. And I see my future, so clear, so very my own. Not Lucien's, mine.
This place is,
Ifan claps you. As you approach Alexander, Ifan catches you by the shoulder.
You know how long I've sought Alexander. I need this.
And confronts the sorrowful spirit of Alexander.
Why? Why did you and Lucian send me on a suicide mission to kill the elves? Why did you lie to me?
The spirit of Alexander gazes serenely into Ifan's eyes, no fear remaining for the man who confronts him beyond the grave.
Why? The same reason we did everything. To protect the realm. What price all of Rivellon against just one portion? Any divine would do the same if it meant saving everything. You should be proud my father picked you. His best right-hand man. He knew you would make it. But he also knew that if he told you the truth, you would falter. He knew you well, Ifan. He knew you'd have to be tricked. But I'm his son. I could be trusted to the end. I took every action necessary for the good of all. Unto death.
Knowing that you no longer have power in the world is some comfort. But you deserve not to exist. Even the halls are too good for you.
Ifan stands back with his arms folded, glowering at Alexander.
Alexander knew. Lucian knew. I was nothing but a pawn.
His face darkens, and his hands shake.
Power truly corrupted Alexander, just as it did Lucian.
He raises one eyebrow and folds his arms protectively across his chest.
We'll see. We'll see. Well, this place is,
Ifan claps you. The spirit of Alexander looks bitterly dejected. He turns to you.
My journey has ended, but the world still needs a divine, even if it's my murderer. Tell me, have you learned how to enter the council yet? But it is, don't you see? It's the concern of the entire world. I have to know your intentions before I help you. What do you mean to do with the power of divinity if you succeed? Fool! You're letting your pride hold you back. I have nothing more to say to you. Enter the council of your own accord if you can, but don't look to me for help.
Alexander's spirit clasps his hands together in prayer. It is cut short, and he is no more.
Ever strike you that life is...
Speak if you wish to.
Well, this place is, well, let's just say, not good. I don't even know what to say.
Ifan pauses, staring hard at the ground. He roars, a fierce, mad glint sparkling in his eyes.
All this time, to think I'd failed. To think I just didn't get there in time. When the truth of it is I was sent on a suicide mission. The divine. No excuses. There's nothing divine about one who could do that. I can't forgive him. And I can't forgive myself for trusting him. It's a mistake I can never make up for. And one I'll never make again. Well, this place is...
Ifan clap.
Mother, you don't look well. How vulnerable you are. At heart.
I am the scion of the Mother Tree. Her heart speaks through me.
The scion of the Mother Tree. Let me talk to her, please. She and I have business.
The Mother is in danger. A shadow hunts her. You must rid us of the shadow. The Shadow Prince is on this island, seeking our annihilation. He is the master of the House of Shadows. He is a terror that breathes. You know him simply as the Master, Sabine. It is time for vengeance. You must cut off its breath, then bring me its heart.
The Master. Where is he?
He is a lizard. No doubt he slithers close to the temple of his fork-tongued goddess. Beware, for he brings the shadows with him.
Yes?
I am the scion of the Mother Tree. Her heart speaks through me. He is a lizard.
Sabine touches your arm.
Look, it's Sahela.
Sabine, it is so good to see you once more. I must speak with you. It is of the greatest importance. At last I see clearly. I know what must be done. The mother is sick. She is weak. Her grip slips at last. You make her so. You kill her scions. You are strong now, Sabine. You are prime scion. You are God-woken. This is a unique opportunity. The impossible is now possible. Kill her. Free us from her tyranny, please. Finish what you start. One more kill. You must strike at her heart. Do this for me. Do this for all of us. Set us free.
You want the Mother Tree dead? Quite the change of heart since last we met.
I know. But now she is weak. I can speak truth. The Mother stops progress. The Mother stops lovers. The Mother forbids. The Mother commands. The Mother plots. The Mother wants vengeance. She is hollow. But all elves want is to live. I know I can count on you, Sabine. You who loves her freedom above all. You must climb the temple to find the Mother's heart. And then you must destroy it. Set yourself free, Sabine. Set us all free. The moment of truth approaches, does it not? All is decided soon.
Please, go ahead. I think you know the answer to that. First, I'll find that he has a date with a needle. Whatever comes after that...
The mother tree called...
Speak, Godwoken, but be sharp. I am a knight. Once, I do not ascend, but nor do I die. That is not for only the gods. I protect the Godwoken. It is natural that one Godwoken strikes down another. It is how it must be.
Eyes closed, the tiger seems to be praying.
I am the last of my hide, my stripe, my streak. All of us but I fell dead in the mist when the two legs had their war. I pray to thee to bring us back, to save us from our end.
She cocks her head to listen to a voice you cannot hear.
If the covenant be in good faith, O black-winged god, and all the forest tigers shall return, then I shall accept your...
She opens her eyes and turns to you.
Or what? Shall you kill me with your fog of death like you did my cousins? This is our only chance to live.
She closes her eyes. A low growl rises in her throat.
They all shall die, my king, and I shall start.
She stares directly at you and bares her teeth.
With the she-man.
The ghostly tiger bares her teeth at you, a triumphant glint in her eye.
When the God King brings the forest tigers back, and we rise to rule, you shall be the first to die. For you there shall be no return. I am the last of my hide, my stripe, my streak. You cannot take me, for I shall rise. You cannot take me, for I shall...
She shall... nothing. The leaves of the altar rustle, a gentle murmur on the breeze. You lean in, a sweet smell wafting around you, the smell of fresh wood, of blooming flowers, of a gentle summer's night. The scent fills your mind, and your vision starts to swim. You blink and find yourself standing in a dark glade. On the wind, you hear a whisper.
Godwoken.
You turn towards the voice and see the broken body of a fawn. A raven is perched upon its head, pecking at the gory hollow that once held its eye. You're about to turn away when the body twitches.
Godwoken.
The raven turns its gore-streaked beak towards you. Its eyes are a deep bloody red. Godwoken. It croaks as it takes to the air, circling the glade. Godwoken. The fawn's breathing is shallow and ragged.
I need to heal. Please, if we are to make it to the Well of Ascension, I need your blood.
You turn to walk away, but as you do, you feel a cold, heavy thump on your shoulder. You look up into the fierce red eyes of the raven. I see you, Godwoken. It croaks. I see you. The blood-flecked beak lunges at your eye, and you feel it. You feel it tear through the lid, through the jelly, and crack against bone. You stumble back, grasping at your face. Your eyes are fine, but the altar is changed, with the crescent moon hacked into the wood. As you leave, you can't shake the dull, thudding ache in your eye. The leaves of the altar rustle. A gentle... The scent fills your mouth.
God.
You turn. You're about to...
God.
The raven, the fawns breathe.
I need to heal. Please. If we are to make it to the Well of Ascension.
You turn. I see. The blood... You stumble. The leaves of the altar rustle. The scent... God. You turn. You're about to...
God.
The raven, the fawns breathe.
I need to...
As your blood touches the deer's lips, its head lurches forward, clamping its mouth over the wound. You can feel half of your vitality slowly. You pull your arm back, breaking the connection, and see that the deer has grown too long in sizes. It gets to its feet, kicks something towards you, and stalks away. You pick up its gift, a round white stone, and are getting ready to leave when you feel a cold, heavy thump. I see you, Godwoken. The blood-flecked beak lunges. You stumble back.
Hello there. May I be of service?
Be at ease, sister. We're safe now.
Almighty, hear my prayer. Save your children.
Useless. Be at ease, sister. We're safe now.
Hear my prayer. Save your children.
Have you been to the temple of Zolstissa? Is the King's Knight safe? Is Zolstissa's chosen champion safe?
Sister, we're safe now. Tell us, brave Tiras and Delius.
Almighty Duna, save your children. Deliver us from the void. Almighty Duna, save your children. Deliver us from the void. Almighty Duna.
Speak, Godwoken, but be sharp. That is not for only the god.
serve your god and king.
This will be nice when it's finished.
Better to knock it all down and start again.
The troll leans in and glares at you with beady little eyes. His breath is like a butcher's offal bucket.
No cave for you.
The troll crosses his arms across his chest and shakes his head.
I get sack of meat every day to watch cave, not answer questions about cave. Island keeps me strong, stronger than other trolls. Go now, or there will be pummeling. I tell you this already. I guard cave for sack of meat. Every day, a new sack filled with tasty chunks. Human, elf, lizard, all is good. No care about other puny trolls. They are weak next to Krag. Nothing can defeat Krag. And no cave for you. Huh? Stop your... No. No cave.
The troll grimaces and spits a melon-sized glob of phlegm onto the ground near your feet.
No cave for you.
The troll cracks the knuckles of his powerful fists, a growl rising from his gullet. No entry, it would seem.
No.
The troll stares at you in abject confusion for a long moment, before...
No.
to none.
The spirit of the troll stands before you. He attempts to pick up a nearby rock and frowns with confusion as his ghostly hand passes right through. A black-ring captain stands before you. She looks remarkably ordinary, you think, as far as black ring go. But then you hear a voice inside your head.
Tell me who you are, or I will kill you. And do not doubt me, for I tell the truth.
Her expression does not change. She cannot read your mind, but you can read her face, and you see she grows impatient.
Tell me who you are, or I will kill you. Then they may live, for now, that they may kill the divine pigs and kill the God-woken, kill them all, and then perhaps they die and rise again.
Life shall be restored. Loved ones returned to you. Death will become a thing of the past. Your enemies shall be cut.
You serve the God King now, so kill the Divine Order pigs, and kill the God-woken, go kill them all, go serve the King.
He looks you in the eyes, raises the palm of his hand towards you. Serpent-like coils writhe beneath the skin. The skin blackens. Noxious black smoke pours from him. Into your mouth, your tongue turns dry, then rough, almost scaly, and you feel your source, unsettled, as if attracted to the man's black eyes. As the black smoke snake takes over your tongue, you feel yourself slipping away. You see a vision, an army of the undead, risen to turn the world to a lifeless waste. At its head, a God King. You exhale what remains of the smoke snake, and it drifts away on the breeze. Your mouth returns to normal, and the alchemist hisses at you in disappointment. An undead reaver lifts a clay goblet of wine and drinks deep. Only the wine trickles out through a hole in his side a moment later. He glances at you with a shrug.
Force of habit. Life will taste good again once the God King's victory is sealed.
Your enemies shall be cast down. The wrongs of the seven shall be put right, thanks to the God King. Obey, honor him.
I don't need confidence. I have faith. The God King restores the injured, resurrects the fallen. I lay dead and forgotten until he brought me back. He rewards the loyal.
The Reaver utters a dry cluck of...
Your mistress should have enlightened you, thrall. The God King is the true king. The so-called seven gods betrayed him and cast him down. Now it's time for him to rise again. Wine is wasted on the living, but life is wasted on the living. The God King will change all that.
The Reaver gives one last wistful look to the goblet before letting it drop to his side.
No matter. The true reward.
A black-ring witch stands before you, cool and collected, breathing easily. Her steady gaze upon you betraying a hint of disdain, and of intrigue, too. You may fancy you can hear her heartbeat. Then the regular thump, thump, thump stops. A smile twitches upon her lips. Suddenly her heart goes boom, like the erupting of a volcano. Boom, boom, boom. Her heartbeat returns to normal, and she gives you a look filled at once with menace and with lust. A look that says you cannot touch her heart. A playful smile of love and hate plays upon her lips as her heart beats slowly on.
Every weapon in my stock has spilled blood in honor of the God King. If you can't do the same, then the fault lies with you. What'll it be, Thrall? A bow? A few feet of shot on your way, then. I have steel to sharpen. Because the God King is our true Lord and Savior. He's going to right the wrongs of the Seven. Not that I'd expect some bloody thrall to understand.
The dreamer's eyes have rolled over white. His fingers twitch as you near. A cold presence suddenly seizes you. Your breath shortens, and a voice enters your mind, probing. It is you, the prey that my master seeks, God-woken. The cold presence ebbs away. You take a deep breath. The voice offers parting words. Very well. Go, in service of the God King. The dreamer remains deep in his reverie. The voice flows through him to you. Serve the God King. His price is blood. His price is chaos. Tear down this world and live in splendor in the world that follows. The dreamer's eyes do not see you. His mind is elsewhere, locked in a dark rapture as he torments the Magister. The Magister cowers, oblivious to you. The dreamer is twisting her own mind into a maze of her worst nightmares.
Please, no!
Your enemies shall be cast down.
A black-ringed priestess turns to you. Her astonishing beauty takes your breath away. Her gaze drifts past you, and you realize that she's blind. She breathes in, as if tasting the air, as if tasting you. She produces a mirror of darkest black. It catches the light and holds your gaze. She looks into it as if to stare at her own magnificence, and then speaks as if to herself.
I found God-woken.
She waits a moment, as if listening to her own reflection.
It shall be done, O sallow one.
She closes the mirror, looks at you directly, almost as if she can see you, and then she smiles. A smile to melt the heart, a smile to drown in, a smile to send an army off to war. The priestess holds her hand out to you and smiles. A smile to freeze the heart. A smile to set a forest all ablaze. A smile in which to gladly bleed to death.
Take me. I belong to the God King. I belong to the...
Now you can forget her. She belongs to you at last. The priestess...
Take me. His soul is mine, and so is yours. His soul is mine, and so is yours.
Her laughter echoes like fading cathedral bells, ringing out a world of beauty and despair. You turn away. The priestess...
Take... I believe...
Now...
Loved ones return to you.
You suddenly hear something in the distance, a strange but familiar tune. Sabine freezes. You recognize it as her Scar song. The master is near.
A moment, years in the making. Soon, I will have my vengeance.
She gives you a quick kiss on the cheek.
Sing the song when I signal you, and wish me good luck.
One step, then another, ever closer. You can tell from her bearing, Sabine has never been so ready to kill, so on the brink of impending action. She's like a cat, all concentrated muscle, that split second before it pounces. Another step, ever closer. The moment has finally come. She's found the Master. The eyes of predators meet.
Sabine?
He snaps his fingers, and she involuntarily snaps to attention.
Here you go, breaking my heart.
That's the plan, Master mine.
He sighs, sadly.
I don't begrudge you your freedom, Sabine. Your escape relieved me of having to witness your death by your own hand. The inevitable last command. I would have watched you, like I have all this time, glad to see you live, sometimes even laugh. I'm very fond of you, you know.
The feeling's not quite mutual.
Not yet.
Another snap. Different fingers, different sound. She looks to the ground. She's bowing before him.
Utter control. The tool of a tyrant, you think? But you're mistaken. Let me indulge you with an explanation. Everything I do for a much greater good. The supreme example of this is you, Sabine. She's the prime scion. It had to be her. The other scions knew and welcomed her. They sought out their own killer. It was all so very elegant. What I did had to be done, Sabine. And I had to be the orchestrator, for I am the House of Shadows. I am the Fate Weaver. I am the hand that guides a blind world.
Sabine slowly draws her needle.
Time to get to the point.
My, you still have the needle I gave you. How very gratifying. A fine instrument, is it not? Precise. Just like me. Just like you. You should know that I forced you to shed the blood of scions because rather than a killer, it transformed you into a savior of untold millions. Here's the final truth, Sabine. The true evil here is not me. It's you. The Mother Tree and her scions do not seek to carve out their own part of peace in this world. They seek to carve out the whole wide world for themselves. They want their roots to conquer every last inch of Rivellon. World domination. The prevalence of one race over all others. That is what they desire. That is what I counteract.
He died the day he met me.
Death, death, death. Did I create a monster after all? I don't begrudge you your freedom, Sabine, but you came looking for me driven by no more than ordinary bloodlust. All you see is red. You've lost sight of all reason. You know how the scar works. You know I have but to sing a single tune. You've no hope whatsoever of defeating your master.
He sings. The scar song swells, 1,000 tiny needles in Sabile's soul, chipping away at her will. She looks at you with hope and defiance, gives the signal. You must sing the song. Your voice harmonizes with the Master's. Stunned, he hesitates, and yours becomes the dominant melody. Sabine is free from his influence.
Dear me, you're a miracle worker. I'll take it from here.
The patient cat finally pounces. She strikes, precisely, exactly. Her needle pierces his neck, spears his vocal cords, filling his throat with blood. Checkmated and muted, he staggers back, all a feared fury. This is it. It's time to kill the Master.
Reveal yourself!
Show yourself. Show yourself.
Finally, I am free!
Right where I want you.
There's no time to waste.
The tree must fall. The tree must fall. The elven tree must fall. The elven tree must fall. He fears it. He fears the elves. The elven tree must fall. The tree.
Did the God King send ya? Did he send ya? As ready, God King. They came out of nowhere and killed us all. As ready. Rise me up. Rise me. I serve the God King. Rise me up. Rise me up, God King. This ain't right. This ain't how it's supposed to be. This ain't the promise.
The tree must. Do not do this. Do not do this.
How may I help you? It feels magnificent, if somewhat unreal. But first things first.
You look on as Sabine bares her arm and drags her needle across the word master like a knife, drowning the black ink in blood. With a few ripples of sauce, the wound closes, leaving behind but new scar tissue that effaces all trace of the hated word that was.
Thank you. You're such a sweetheart.
She laughs. Her cat eyes dance with mirth.
Now, it's over.
She takes your hand in hers, meets your eyes in earnest.
I just can't thank you enough. I could never have defeated the Master without you. I owe you everything. But I do, and I won't forget. I am free now.
She places a hand over the fresh scar on her arm.
I've known the opposite too long to want to spend another day hollow with hate. Another night hollow with loneliness.
You kiss, very tenderly. Next, she takes your hand in hers, meets your eyes in earnest.
I just can't thank, but I do, and I won't.
She places a hand over the fresh scar on her arm.
I've known the opposite too long to want to spend another day hollow with hate. Another night hollow with loneliness. I know I needn't be, if you show me a little love.
You kiss her on the cheek, and she laughs, full of life.
Now that the Master's dead, might as well pursue Divinity, I say. I've spotted something.
The mother tree called. All is well that can be well. Freedom of the breeze upon you, for now. All is.
Sabine clears her throat to get your attention.
I have the Shadow Prince's heart. Enjoy.
The Scion eats the lizard's heart, one chamber at a time. 1, 2, 3, and then it is gone. She holds her hand out.
This may aid you on your journey. It is a powerful rune. You may use it as you wish. Sabine, your actions cause great pain to the Mother. You cause great pain to all elves when you run from duty. You cause great pain to yourself. But now you are here. The Mother forgives. It is time for you to fulfill your destiny. You are the prime scion. You are the daughter of the Mother Tree. You are the one that will replace her. You must take root now. The Mother is sick. Soon she dies. It is time. The elves need a new mother. They need you. Take root, Sabine. The Mother demands it of you.
This is a momentous decision. I'm not entirely certain. You do? Then I think you're right. I'll not do it.
Prime scion. Prime traitor. Strong is bark, weak is flesh. Even this dying heart will shred you.
Into the dark with you.
Come out.
Sabine lays a hand upon your forearm.
Step back. I have business with the mother. I'm going to kill her.
You must allow this. It's important.
Sabine reaches out to the tree. She allows her power to burgeon and grow, and then she directs it all at the heart. The tree shudders, and then screams. The heart of the mother tree withers and dies. All is still.
prayer. Save your children.
Is mine.
The knight sighs heavily, staring down at his broken body.
My duty is done, Godwoken, but you have a divine path ahead of you. Hurry. Enter the academy before the Black Ring can take any more lives. Please, go! You tarry too long.
I'm ready.
Sebil, you killed the mother. We are free. We may go where we please. My heart is filled with gladness that you are with us, Sebil. I hope to see you again. I hope you find that which you seek. Set yourself free, Sebil, like you have set us all free.
The ghost stares right through you, a horrified look upon her face.
They took the realm. They took it all. But they don't know what it is. They don't know what they have. Those black-ringed dogs. They took the universe, but they don't know what it is. I pray they do not think to try to use it.
She turns away. An empty pedestal stands before you. From the ostentatious nature of the carvings upon it, you can tell it once used to hold something of great value.
Something's missing here. Something valuable.
The captain tries to angle the blade of his sword.
Mistress Almira. But I can't, Mistress Almira. We have orders. The temple has to stay submerged. As you wish, Mistress Almira. Move out. On the double!
A saltwater crocodile looks around, seemingly disoriented. It spots you.
Where'd the water go? Why does my head hurt so much? The shore, yes. After a rest.
The crocodile slumps down and closes its eyes.
Ugh.
The crocodile remains slumped where you left him, still recovering from his ordeal.
My head. Ugh.